Whereas television was once thought to be a lowbrow form of entertainment reserved for sitcoms and frivolous daytime shows, Spielberg's production demonstrated that it too could carry the same spectacular qualities as cinema if the subject matter was properly cared for. Television has never been better, as evidenced by the best TV performances of the century thus far. Let's take a look at the top 10 TV performances of the century. Before we get further, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Alright, let's get to it. At number 10, Regina King, Watchmen. Regina King has progressed from one of our best character actresses to one of our best actresses, period. Angela Abar, aka Sister Night, takes center stage in this continuation of the iconic comic series. Angela makes an effort to keep her professional life separate from her personal life. But when those two worlds collide, Angela isn't afraid to make the difficult decision, no matter how much it breaks her heart. King always brings out the humanity, complexity, and raw heroism in his characters. At number 9, Terry O'Quinn, Lost. Few characters in the show are as enigmatic as John Locke, played by the incomparable Terry O'Quinn. In comparison to his fellow plane crash survivors, Locke appears to have it all figured out at first. However, as we delve deeper into his past, present, and future, it becomes clear that he's just as befuddled as everyone else. Locke, desperate to find his life's purpose, endangers himself and others. We are drawn to the tragic Locke, just as he's drawn to the island, despite his reckless decisions. At number 8, Jharrel Jerome, When They See Us. Jerome was given the task of portraying Corey Wise as both a teenager and an adult. As Corey, he undergoes such a startling transformation that it's almost as if he's watching two different people. Corey's fear and anger are perfectly captured by Jerome as he is wrongly accused of a heinous crime. It's in the final episode that Jerome really shines, as we see how years of incarceration, beatings, and isolation have taken their toll on him. As heartbreaking as Jerome's performance is, he also conveys Corey's unbreakable spirit, which enabled him to survive this horrific ordeal. At number 7, Rachel Brosnahan, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Amy Sherman rapid-fire Palladino's dialogue requires a master performer to make it flow off the tongue with ease. Rachel Brosnahan plays Miriam Midge Maisel, a 1950s housewife who accidentally discovers her true calling. Midge's audience is the entire world, and Brosnahan exudes confidence in the role. Midge's life isn't all fun and games as she must deal with divorce, sexism, and people who just don't get the joke. Mrs. Maisel finds a way to turn her frustration into humor whenever life throws her a curveball. At number 6, Rami Malek, Mr. Robot. You wouldn't notice the hunched-over, hoodie-wearing Elliot Alderson if you passed him on the street, but if you could get inside his head, you'd discover a mind unlike any other. Elliot works like a machine, processing information at breakneck speed. However, just as all machines have users, Elliot discovers that he's not entirely in control of his actions. Malek delivers a multi-layered performance as a social introvert who is both subdued and active on the inside. At number 5, Sarah Paulson, American Crime Story. Clark is portrayed by Paulson as a hard-working prosecutor who enters this infamous case with nothing but confidence. Nonetheless, she dismisses the American people, the press, and Simpson's defense team. Courtney B. Vance is also outstanding as Johnny Cochran, whose slick charisma was instrumental in the trial's outcome. Clark lacked Cochran's on-screen charisma, but she was smarter and more determined than many gave her credit for. While Clark lost the case, Paulson received a well-deserved Emmy for her performance. At number 4, Benedict Cumberbatch, Sherlock. Sherlock Holmes is one of the most recognizable figures in literature, and while the character has previously been adapted for the screen, there's not been a definitive portrayal. However, after seeing Benedict Cumberbatch in the role of Sherlock, it's difficult to accept anyone else in the role. Cumberbatch embodies everything we associate with Arthur Conan Doyle's creation: a cocky demeanor, a witty vocabulary, and a supernatural sense of deduction. At number 3, Steve Carell, The Office. We're not sure how Michael Scott managed to hold down a regional manager position for so long, but Steve Carell deserves a mug that says "World's Funniest Boss." Michael, one of the characters who launched Carell's career, treats The Office as his personal playground and his co-workers as playmates. As annoying as Michael can be, it's impossible not to admire him for a variety of reasons. While the writers worked hard to make Michael more likable with each season, Carell arguably played the most important role in making Michael someone we can empathize with. At number 2, Tatiana Maslany, Orphan Black. With the wrong leading actress, this sci-fi series centered on a group of clones could have come across as too gimmicky. However, the casting director won the lottery with Tatiana Maslany. Orphan Black has been the ultimate showcase for this Canadian actress, who does more than just put on different accents and wigs. We never see a single actress playing multiple characters, from the street part protagonist Sarah and the tightly wound soccer mom Allison to the mentally unstable Helena. We see several distinct individuals who bear an uncanny resemblance to one another. At number 1, Bryan Cranston, Breaking Bad. From Aaron Paul's heartbreaking performance as Jesse Pinkman to Giancarlo Esposito's haunting work as Gus Fring, a large portion of this list could have easily been filled by Breaking Bad actors. But if we have to pick the best performance of the show, as well as the best of the century thus far, it has to be Bryan Cranston as Walter White. Cranston evolved from his sitcom roots to reveal the dramatic powerhouse that was always within him, much like Walt goes from family man to meth kingpin. Walt, television's ultimate anti-hero, is desperate yet manipulative, loving yet selfish, and cold-hearted yet redeemable. Well guys, that was it for this video. What'd you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.